on.
I know.
Oops.
I just got the don't sleep with the landlord. I just got the Periscope alert.
Don't sleep with your landlord. Hi, Sabrina, sweetie. How are you? Let me get Instagram on, but I need another cup. I need something stronger for. Oh, maybe I'll use this. Maybe a candle will do. Yes, after dark. Yes, Gem Dolls. Tracy, after dark. Yes. Hi, sweeties. All right. How is everyone today? Let me just get over here and invite Instagram open camera. How's everyone? Miss you, friend. Hi, Sabrina, honey. Welcome, Wes, TT. All right, welcome. Enable camera. Okay. Enable microphone. Okay. How is everyone? And YouTube. Is YouTube okay over there? I can't tell. YouTube, let me know you're there. Let me make sure YouTube is fine, Desi. Okay, we got some people on YouTube. There you go. There you go. Okay, so I'm just trying to sound a bit low. Oh, I know why, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, Desi, guess what I meant to do? I meant to. It still might sound low. I meant to get set up my mic. I did buy finally a microphone. Desi, how come I can't hear you? God damn it, Desi. I can't. Desi, hold on. Desi, 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 I can't hear you all of a sudden. What happened? Desi, we were perfect. No. Desi. What? Sound. Desi? I don't think it's you. Do you want me to come out too? I'm sorry, guys. We're trying to figure some things out here, so it's a learning curve. Did it happen when I turned YouTube on? But it shouldn't have. All right. Let's let's come out. Close and Zoom and meeting for all. Sorry, guys. We're trying an experiment, and it's not working. No problem. You're still must see TV. Thank you, Sabrina. Bye. I mean, I got big plans, Sabrina, but I'm just such a goofball with the internet. Are you good?
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes! Oh my God. We're here, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me get Instagram on, get them on the page. Desi, thank you for tolerating all the drama that it took for us to get here. You guys have no idea what it took for us to get here.
No, it really wasn't that dramatic, to be honest. I've been in tougher fixes than this, so it's fine.
But every Periscope is a tough fix for me. Oh my God, this is Tracy After Dark. Yes, Lord, it's Tracy After Dark. Yes, this is where we talk about secrets. Hey, Miss Tiffany B, how are you? Oh, Stephanie, let me delete you. This bitch has the nerve to tell me. Wait, how come I can't get rid of her now? Oh. She's like, I need a new wig. Who says that? Who says that?
What?
Somebody just said that. Who says that? We are in a coronavirus. You can rest assured I'm not buying anything new. Get a life, troll. Somebody's like, get a life, troll. Yeah, good luck. My people will eat you. Good luck, Stephanie, whoever you are. I didn't get her last name. My people will eat you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come mess with me, you little bitch. All right. Listen to me. Hi, Instagram, sweeties. How is everyone today? All right. Yes, we will. Nightly's like, oh yes, we will eat you. So I'm noticing that I seem to appear very, I don't like looking up like this. So let me put this here. Maybe that'll make me more even to you. That way I'm not looking up. But of course, well, we're going to work all of this out for the future. A little better, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, Desi, we got situations here, guys. We got several situations. Desi knows it all right now. We got to talk about New York City and sex. For some crazy reason, we got to talk about Oregon and sex?
Yes, Oregon and sex.
Extreme divas go, fuck away. We're living in a spiritual war zone. Right. Right.
There's nothing wrong with your wig. There's clearly something wrong with that person who feels like they need to be doing this with their life on a Friday night. Like, go to bed.
Mm. Exactly, Desi. Go to bed. Okay, so guys, we're going to talk about on Tracy After Dark, which doesn't always have to be about sex, but then I thought about it. We are in coronavirus, and there is nothing else to talk about right now, so we might be doing a lot of sex talk on Friday. Seems like things just seem to come up that gives us a reason to talk about something like sex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Extreme Diva says, do you know that people are fighting over meat in a supermarket? You're all a bunch of dumbasses if you fight over meat. Seriously.
Wait, that's really happening?
I think it's a real thing. I don't know, but you're all a bunch of dumbasses if you fight over meat. All of y'all are going to wind up eating vegetables. All the plants are infected. And if the plants are infected, you're eating coronavirus.
Right.
The minute you open up the packaging, you don't know if coronavirus is escaping. Like, you don't know. We don't know what this monster is, Desi. What is this monster?
That's true. And we definitely don't know how it's transmitted either. So it could be in anything, literally anything. And so.
It's a monster. You know, have you ever seen the movie The Blob?
Yes. There's like several different versions of it, yes. Okay. All of them.
Well, I might be dating myself. I'm talking about The Blob when I was 10 years old, which scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. It's definitely, I think, prophetic in some way. It's a prophecy in some ways. You know what I mean? A lot of these sci-fi movies are prophetic in some ways, where it's like there's some virus taking over because humans are too stupid to I believe we're in the beginning of The Walking Dead. Like, The Walking Dead is a prophecy, okay? Like, it is. Period.
The zombies are coming. They have to come.
Like the virus. Remember, everybody was infected, and then it spread, and then people had to fend for themselves.
I never watched it. It had started with a virus?
Yeah, The Walking Dead starts with a virus.
Oh my god.
And so, it's a prophecy. I'm telling you. Planet of the Apes, another prophecy. It starts with the new one. It starts with a virus. People get sick. get wiped out. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. You know, if you watch most movies are
Mhm.
prophetic.
Mhm.
Most movies are. I'm not like I can't even think of a good one right now, but like, and some books are right, like
Yeah.
1984.
Oh yeah. It's so scary now. It's so scary to think. You know, it
Who'd
is.
have
You
thunk
know,
that we would have a system full of electronics taking over? And by the way, do you think those electronics won't talk and shut down one day? Do you know my
yeah.
iPads talk to me? Like when I'm doing my readings, I keep all my electronics on, right?
Mhm.
All of them, right? I don't know why, but I do. And
Yeah.
sometimes I'll say something and Siri will answer me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Have
Siri,
you?
stop. I'm not talking to you.
There are some videos out there I know that people made for social media where like the Google Homes and those sorts of things are talking to one another. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
communicating. It's so odd.
No,
And
no. Jimmy Kimmel said something about Alexa, blah, 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 and Alexa in everyone else's home answered Jimmy.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. So let's get
So
back to
scary.
sex, people. Periscope, y'all are good for this topic. Instagram, y'all are sex. Periscope talks about it. Y'all do it. I call Instagram the cousins. Periscope,
Yeah.
Periscope is the Israels, right? I love Periscope. YouTube is the
Me too.
Gentiles.
Okay. Oh no.
Instagram is everyone else.
Gotcha. I see.
So
I
it
like that.
comes down to Oregon and New York have some things to say about sex. So we already
Yes, they.
discovered, predicted it, that semen has the coronavirus. We already know that, right? It's been proven.
Yes.
But Desi just showed a video where, Desi, did you know it was in feces too?
No, I had no clue. I really was shocked by
That
that.
is
And
something way new and disgusting.
yeah,
So it's in the feces, guys.
yeah,
Do you want to
it
play
is.
the
It's
video?
okay. Should we? Okay, I stopped it right at the ribbing part. So I guess so.
Do you want to play from the
So
beginning, or
hopefully,
do you want to play it's only 2 minutes and 43 seconds long.
okay. Should we start over, or should we just start from like the rimming? It's up to you.
Let me see if I can get Instagram and Periscope to participate. Just
Okay.
a whole bunch of junk here, which I didn't mean. Desi, were you a part of the gift giving?
Yes.
Oh my God! Desi, that is
Well,
the.
I mean, she looked at our names on the card, and we sort of talked about it. Like we sent like there was like a whole separate group for that. So I guess kind
I am
of.
so honored. Like, you have no idea. The sweetest. Oh my God. Wait. Oh, I didn't want the Zoom. Hold on a second. I wanted Periscope. Hold on. I am so. This. I can't even. And what was
I
so
wasn't
cute.
sure what came out of it, or if you received it, because I mean, like after that, because you know, with the group, I'm kind of in and out
Yes,
because
yes.
of the
Depending
time
upon the
difference,
time
and
of day.
so
I received it. And, oh wait. I need these people. I'm going to come over here for you guys to see this video real quick. Now you guys get to see parts of my house here.
yeah, I can blow it up. That's easier.
How can I turn this around? Oh, there you go. Okay, go ahead and play the video, Desi.
Okay.
So if you're staying at home and self-quarantining with your partner, one of the best ways to reduce anxiety and other issues is just to have more sex. If you get one good orgasm, you basically get 10 times as much as that amount of morphines inside your own body. So it's a good idea, to explore those options. You staying with your partner, you live together, great. Mental relationships, try to get closer to each other, have more sex. That's gonna get rid of the tension and everything is well. If you live alone, of course you can take care of yourself. Phone sex, texting, none of those things are gonna hurt. It would be helpful to the doctors as well, because if you keep going outside the house, you get other people sick too, and you're just gonna put more burden on medical staff. From a medical perspective, when you're having sex with your partner, remember, the virus can transmit through kissing, no question about that. It hasn't been proven that virus exists in semen or vaginal fluids, at least up to this point.
Okay, so it hasn't been proven.
Whatever kind of sexual activities you have, use protection. People ask me why. Do you think this is a good time to get pregnant right now? The healthcare system is so thinned out and they are taking care of other patients. Now, you want to go to your gynecologist and we go, oh, now I'm here for prenatal care. We don't know how much longer we're going to be in this coronavirus situation. And then you want to go like every week for prenatal care, or if you want to terminate, you want to put another burden on the community of doctors. So I think it's best to use condoms. When that's inside the stool, the virus can travel. So it's very important to stay away from anus. That entire area, it's very close to each other. So sometimes if you haven't washed yourself really well or you haven't cleaned yourself after you go for number 2, there's always a possibility that some of the viruses around the area. In the memo that came from the New York Department of Health, they recommend against going around anus and they recommend against rimming. If one of you guys have corona, definitely the other one is going to get it from kissing because it's going to be transmitted through kissing. If one of you guys have proven positive corona test and the other one is negative, I would recommend against having sex with each other. And I would recommend for you to be in 2 different homes if you can, or if not, at least in 2 different rooms because the other person can get that, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to come back again because there's going to be more to talk about. Thank you for liking the energy in my room. I appreciate you saying that. I have heard that before.
Okay. Sorry.
So, guys, do any of you guys know what rimming is? Rimming. Any of you guys have an idea of what rimming is?
Are you asking that like legitimately, or are you asking that like?
First of all, I know Instagram knows. Let's just start there. Instagram knows.
I wasn't sure if it was rhetorical. I'm sorry. Okay.
So, thanks to universe for celibacy. Somebody's like, I am glad I'm celibate.
This is true.
So it turns out, guys, rimming is when you take your mouth to the anus.
Mm-hmm.
Who does that? Periscope? Who does that? Who rims? Who rims? I didn't know it was a name, a thing. And it turns out not only can you get it from kissing, Desi,
Mm-hmm.
you can get it from kissing somebody's ass.
Right, literally.
Literally. Or
And here I thought the only thing you could get from poop was pink eye. Who knew that coronavirus was also on that list?
I didn't know you can get poop from pink eye. Pink eye
Yes,
from
you
poop?
can. Yeah, you can get pink eye from poop. Like I see it all the time in the primary. Can I say that? I see it all the time in the primary schools. The little kids come out of the bathroom, don't wash their hands, they're rubbing their eyes. Yeah.
I
So-
have no idea.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So, Oregon followed suit. That was a New York City video, and Oregon followed suit, and Oregon wanted everyone I didn't know there was a big problem in Oregon, by the way.
Who knew?
They
I mean,
actually. Go ahead, Desi.
I didn't even know there were that many people in Oregon to be out here like this, making infographics. I really thought Oregon was mostly trees and white people, and that was it.
And calm people. Like, I didn't know
Right.
sex was a big deal out there. That you have to
Right.
put out a PSA. I
Yeah.
understand New York. I understand Cali. I'm in Cali. Like, I get it. In Cali.
Right.
What the hell? Oregon?
Yeah.
What kind of hidden cockamamie sexual stuff is going on in that state, Oregon?
But see, here's the difference between the two. And this is kind of what I liked about Oregon, right? Okay, so it's an infographic. Okay, so Oregon knows their audience. And this is what I mean. So, like, they know that millennials, and I'm speaking as one, we don't read like that. We don't watch anything longer than 2 minutes, and we're like, oh my God, this is so long. Skip, 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 right? They put everything right there on the infographic because they know we don't read, and they put like bright, shiny colors. Look, they know. Millennials and Generation Z, not readers. We can look at an infographic though and get the same information. And I also feel like the New York City one it reads like one of those old school pamphlets that you get in the doctor's office.
No, it looks like something they would have put on display when I was a kid in the early 70s.
Right.
Wow.
I feel like New York City was very like parents like shaking their finger at you, like don't do this.
Yeah.
And this one is like, hey guys, don't have sex. Or you know what I mean?
Desi, to use a peach to represent a bottom.
That's emojis.
Huh?
Millennials.
Wait, the emoji is used as someone's bottom normally?
Yeah, the peach emoji. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Millennials.
I got some things to learn, guys. All right. Some people are vomiting. They were saying, oh. They were saying, Tracy, I wasn't ready. I'm so sorry, lovies. I'm so sorry. I love you all. Lick ass. That's it. No. Wait. Everybody's calling this a race thing. Don't go there. This is not about culture. This is a human thing. People do this stuff. It's not one race that does it. No, y'all can't convince me of that. I talked to too many of y'all.
Remember when Gabby Union got on like the radio? She was on like something, the Breakfast Club or something, and she admitted to eating her husband's ass. Like, do you remember that? And it was a big deal.
It should have been a big deal. And no, I don't remember. What?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, it happened. Yeah. And proudly.
Well,
I mean,
she has that arrogance about her, and she likes shock information. She reminds me of that radio jock. I can't think of his name right now. The one with the long hair that's obnoxious. Howard Stern. She reminds me of Howard Stern. She likes shock talk.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And then she just
owns
it. She just owns it. And it's like, that's disgusting, Gabrielle. But it's not a cultural thing. Don't get it twisted.
No, it's not.
It is not a cultural thing. This is a thing. And a lot of girls will do anything for a guy. Just saying. I just want to know, is it more women licking the peaches, or is more men licking the peaches? That's what I would want to know. We're all carnal and have some freak in us. Right. Thank you, Sabrina. And we're all capable of it. All of us. Every single last one of us are capable of some freaky ass shit.
Exactly.
Now,
which is why they needed to come up with the video. Which is why the PSA, they're addressing.
I only have your mouth now. On your mouth. I can't see your face. Which is
Which is
why
why
they came
they're
up- go
why
ahead.
they're addressing everybody in the infographic and and the PSA, right?
Yes.
They're addressing all freaks of all kinds.
Yes.
And so they didn't want anybody to be left out.
Yes. And guys, there's a lot of sex trafficking out there.
Mhm.
And God knows what those poor, victims, boys and girls, are put through.
Right.
God knows. But the other thing that you guys are forgetting, so we're being graphic, we're talking about licking, right? But sometimes you grab the ass, right? Desi. Now,
I'm sorry. I'm listening. Go ahead. Sorry.
my
No
favorite part is the ass. To grab it, right? See, wait, didn't I tell this story where I was like, oh, were you? Like, okay, so I don't sleep with anyone until they've come out of the shower. Literally.
Which is normal, yes.
No.
Hopefully.
No, it's not normal. Because a lot of people go to bed without showering.
Oh no. Okay. Hmm.
I can't.
Oh.
I cannot. My bed is everything to me. So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bring the world in to my bedroom.
Right.
So some people don't shower at night, but they shower in the morning.
No, you can't be laying like that in
It's so-
yesterday's funk on your sheets. That's
It's
not
so
okay.
dirty. And let me tell you
Yeah.
something else. If I get in 3 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I will be tired, I will be drunk, trust and believe. Yes, I do have those moments. And let
Mhm.
me tell you, Periscope, sometimes I'll debate whether or not I want to get in the shower. Like I'll be sitting on the
Mhm.
toilet and I'll be like, I'm so tired, I don't want to take a shower. But I know damn well my black ass is going to get in that shower because there's no way I'm going to put on pajamas, have enough common sense to put on pajamas.
Right.
No. And then if you come in late and you're drunk, you might sleep for
Yeah.
10 The older you get, you might sleep for 10 hours.
Right.
So the least you want to do is be clean.
These days. All right, I get you.
But
I
I'm just
understand.
saying, if you're not clean, right, and you go to grab that ass, you might grab that ass, Desi. If you're not clean and your fingers are going to get all up in the...
Oh dear. Yeah.
And then you might touch their face, and now we've got coronavirus in your nails, and then we're touching
Right.
face, and it's exchange
Hey
of...
guys. Just saying.
Now we're in coronavirus hell, and y'all don't know it. Y'all don't even know that you're in coronavirus hell. Okay,
Oh,
so, if coronavirus has not taught you anything, it has taught all of us to be cleaner. So it's not about just washing our hands. How many people did you know did not wash their hands? That's disgusting. Wash your goddamn hands, people. Why did you need a virus to teach you that?
right. No, I told you I had a friend that was like, a guy friend that was like, I've never seen a line this long in the bathroom for the men because they're in there washing their hands. And I said, okay, what were you doing before this? I was just out here shaking it off and walking out. I'm like, that's it.
Well, come on, Desi. You've seen girls.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I see
Absolutely.
girls do? And it pisses me. Like, I want to say something, but what am I, the toilet police before COVID? Where you will see
Mhm.
them and they go like this to the water. They do that to the water.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
seen that. You've seen that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what, is that pretense? Like, do we pretend to wash our hands when we do this? And you're at Target and you're gonna pick up shit behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you crazy? And you know
Yeah.
how you look at someone and you want to say something, but you know, like, you can't? But you just look at them like,
Yeah.
this was before COVID. Now I do say something. Now I'm like, hey, put your mask on, stupid. And I go, oh, don't forget, you gotta wash your hands for 20 seconds. I say it now because I just can. It's just fun to say it. Do that shit at my job. They do that shit at your job, Alicia? Ugh. That is disgusting. All of it's disgusting. All right. Yes, I can't stand it. I want to beat their ass. I know, but we can't be angry. We have to be like, now we can say something. So now we have to be like, hey, don't forget,
Right.
coronavirus, it's going to kill you. You can say that now. Sometimes to say something
Right.
else, they go and put their filth on the door. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. So you know what I carry around? I don't have it here, but I talked to you guys about the ass wipes. So now I carry around the ass wipes. And so I pull them out when I have to open up somebody else's door.
Yep.
I pull them out now. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, well, see, I just take the towel, like, once I'm done drying my hands. Like, I just take the towel and then grab the handle and then, like, sort of Spider-Man it. So, like, open it, then put my foot there and then throw the
Yes.
toss the towel.
Yeah, I do that too, Desi. But I actually want to tell everyone that that blow dryer in the bathroom
Hard.
spreads coronavirus.
Yeah.
It spreads coronavirus. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I hate to say this to you guys, but they found another nail salon that was ground zero in another state. So nail salons are not safe. I'm not sure if hair salons are safe. The blow dryer, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You guys haven't opened up yet, so we haven't been able to figure it out enough. But the hair dryer, if your client has coronavirus, you're pushing the air around the same place, so it's not going to be safe. So Cynthia said, yes, that's me. I use paper toweling, Desi, to open up doors after I wash my hands. She said the same thing.
Yeah. But I'm like Spider-Man all through the public bathroom. I have a weird thing about public bathrooms. And so I don't understand people sitting on the seat, even with the standing seat. I can't do that. Like, I have to, like, hover like I'm Spider-Man. Like, it's like here and like hover over and then use my foot to flush the handle. And then, like, it's a process because I don't do public restrooms unless I really have to go.
Okay, so I use public restrooms because I don't give a fuck. My sister,
Well, no, I've seen way too many.
my sister will not use public bathrooms.
See?
I do. And
I
I
get
do
it, though.
sit on toilets. And it
Ooh,
pisses me the fuck off when I don't look behind me and you left a pile of pee, a pool of pee behind. Guys, just wipe yourself, wipe the toilet. It's your pee. Wipe it down. Because I do sit on the toilet.
Ooh, girl.
I'll sit on the toilet, I'll pee, and I will do number two in a toilet, in a public toilet. I don't care.
I'm not judging you. I get it. You are I'll just say this. You are a very brave soul. Because I just can't. Forget about number two. I have to be like bubble guts on 100. Like, it's spilling out of me because I do not do number two in public. Will never. That's not my life. I can't do it.
My sister used to work, and for 8 hours she would not do number two. If she didn't do it before or after, it would not happen. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But you know, you've had those moments where you get sick at work. Like, no one's ever gotten sick at work.
That's what I mean. Bubble guts on 100, like it's spilling out of me like lava, like that kind of situation, that's different. But to just be in these public restrooms dropping a deuce, nah.
Let me tell you something. I freely go to a public bathroom. I am proud of myself for going to a public bathroom. I will not hold it in. And I do like the Bullseye's bathroom the best. Bullseye's is the best. I care, but when you have to go, you gotta go. But I will clean it first
Exactly.
if I have to. Listen, if you pee on the seat, just think of me. The next time you go, if you think you peed on the seat, just wipe it off. That's all I'm asking. No, Tracy, they spread their pee around the toilet. I know, wipe it off. I layer tissue or seat covers. I layer seat covers too, but sometimes I don't know if I care, even about the seat covers. Sometimes the seat covers, it's too dramatic.
Sometimes you don't have time. I get it.
I
I get it.
And now I walk around with my own wipes. So now, because I never used to before, but now I can just walk around with my own wipes and just wipe the toilet seat down. And by the way, it would behoove you, women, I don't know about men, you should wash your hands before you go to the bathroom. Because you never know what the tips of your hands have. And you might, you might wipe, right? Let's say this is you wiping. You might wipe, but what if this gets on your vagina? You don't even know what coronavirus you took. So wash your hands before you go in.
Right. Also, make sure you wipe from front to back and not back to front, because women.
Yes. Keep everything out the baby hole. Everything. Keep it nice and clean. Front. What is it, Desi?
Front to back and not back to front. There are some people that don't know that.
Tyra Banks gave a whole lecture on front to back. Or separate it. There's a separation agreement that you should have between your anus and your baby hole, I like to call it. There's a separation agreement, right? So when you go to wipe in the back, you know there's a space where there's nothing. Does that make sense,
it's called
guys?
a perineum.
What is it?
It's called a perineum.
The space where there's nothing.
Yeah.
You should know where that space is. What do you call it, Desi? Perineum?
Perineum.
Perineum?
Yep.
Not now. You should know where that space is, because that's where you could wipe from your anus. This is my anus. That's where you could wipe. Wipe. Now, for your front, if you start at the baby hole, because by the way, it's a good idea to always clean. Oh, somebody else said it. Your perineum. Thank you. Reality with Lala. Thank you, Desi. So you start at the baby hole, and it's a good idea to constantly wipe that, because it does get a little, what do you call it? A little dirty throughout the day. I wasn't going to say anything bad. Can get a little, I don't know where I was going with this. So you start at the baby hole, and you come to the front of the clitoris.
Right.
All right, guys? Women? Now, I don't think women are quite the problem, since men carry the coronavirus in their semen, since men don't wash their hands ever, and since you can always tell how dirty a man is by their underwears. Wipe your asses, you disgusting.
And their fingernails.
The fingernails, yes. And the fingernails, yes.
Their hands aren't clean. Drawers ain't clean neither, chances are.
Oh, if a bra is not clean, that pisses me off. If you walk around with a dirty bra, that pisses me off. Okay, in any case. Although, I gotta tell you, as of lately, I don't wear bras with coronavirus.
Same.
And if I do wear bras, I'm probably wearing the same black or brown or beige bra.
Same.
It's just coronavirus. I don't,
Exactly.
I think bras might die after this. I don't know if we're gonna ever put on bras again. We're too happy with no bras. All right.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna tell you just real fast. I was just gonna bring up, you might like the Japanese toilets, because here they do all of these things, the public ones and the private ones. So if you go into a public one, they they'll spray automatically sanitizer on them, and then they will some of them play music while you're going for privacy, or they play water while you're going for privacy. They have a seat warmer, a lot of them, and then they have a bidet, all of them. And then there's sanitizer on the side of the toilet, and so when you're finished, I guess if you sit, you're finished. They have little cloths, little flushable wipes, and you spray it with the sanitizer, a dispenser, and then you wipe the seat. It's specifically made for that. So it's a process. The Japanese toilets are a process, even in the public ones. My private one is like that too.
I'm loving that, Desi. I'm absolutely loving that concept that you just.
Mhm.
I'm loving that. By the way, you can buy your own bidet in Costco.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it because one of the girls I travel with was telling us about it. I was gonna do it because I like that. But you could install it yourself, buy it at Costco. I'm not against the bidets.
Yeah, mine at home has one, and it's so funny because it's all in Japanese, right? So like I'm holding my phone like over like trying to figure out when I first moved in what the buttons mean for translate, and it literally says asshole. Like there's a button that literally says asshole. Oh, there's also a sprayer for your women parts too. So there's two separate sprayers. So one for the front, one for the back.
Oh, for the front is silly, but for the back, because okay. Well, listen.
Nice.
You listen. I believe in a good bowel movement, right? I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it's pleasurable. A good bowel movement is heaven. Every once in a while, the bowel movement does not come out clean.
Yeah.
What is that? Like, you go to wipe and you're like, oh, that's a lot back there. What happened? What happened? And then you can almost waste the whole toilet.
That's what happened.
The toilet paper on wiping yourself clean. So sometimes, depending upon where I am, sometimes, because if I'm not clean back there, it really bothers me. So sometimes I'll pull my pants up, get some paper toweling, go out to the sink, get some soap and some water on some paper toweling, go back in and really wash back there because sometimes you can explode. Am I the only one that explodes? Is it something that I eat? Like if you're a New Yorker, you know that White Castle can make you explode.
I just said Taco Bell.
Taco Bell does that?
Every time, yep.
Same for me, see, Harmon. So now I'm so accustomed to carrying these wipes around that I'm like, go ahead, explode, bud. Do what you gotta do. I got your back. Do it. Reality Lala is like Taco Bell is the worst. I think it is too. I just didn't want to say anything. I hate Taco Bell. Desi, Taco Bell. Do you guys have Taco Bell in Japan? By the way, Desi's in Japan, everyone.
Yeah, I'm in Japan. There is one Taco Bell. It is in Tokyo at the Tokyo Dome. I do not trust it. I'm sorry.
You can't trust Taco Bell in America. What are you talking about?
Right.
And I think either Taco Bell or Del Taco was named the best Mexican restaurant. Who challenged these people? Who asked them? It's not the best Mexican restaurant. Let's just start there. I'm sorry, Taco Bell. It is not the best. If you want the best Mexican food, you come to California, you go to East LA, you go to a mom and pop restaurant, and there you will get the best. Not Taco Bell.
Or find a little man with the cart. Good.
Listen.
Find a little man with the cart in Echo Park or Griffith Park. You good.
But now with coronavirus, you can't trust it. Okay.
Yeah.
Taco Bell is what gave me my disease.
Oh no! Really?
It's what gave me my disease. It's how I discovered fast food. Because I used to work across the street from Taco Bell. So when I went to lunch, and the food was so cheap, right? It was like $1 taco, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And you're broke and you're trying to survive and you're young. And then I had one Taco Bell, way too many. But I also think it was a Taco Bell that didn't have a lot of traffic. So since then, people know, like, the one thing they will say about me is, this place doesn't have enough traffic, Tracy's not staying. Like, I need to know that you've got reviews, that you've got a lot of traffic, blah, 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 blah. But Taco Bell gave me my disease, so when I got this from McDonald's recently, by the way, because McDonald's isn't turning their food over fast enough anymore. Because of the COVID.
It could also be the high salt content as well, you know.
But I can eat McDonald's. So if McDonald's gave me something recently, it has to last Tuesday. It has to be because of the COVID. And the one that I'm closest to used to pump out food, and now you can barely see anybody
Huh.
in a drive-through. All right, so let's move on to, what is it, a ransom note? Am I being threatened? What is it, Desi? What do we call this?
Extortion. It's a scam, though. I mean, like, you can read it and clearly see it's a scam. Let me put it up for you guys.
Okay, so somebody sent me an email, and they're threatening me. So I'm going to read it, okay? Because when I started reading it, I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, let me sit down. This is going to be good. So it goes. I'm aware. Wait, let me turn the fan off. I think I can, because I want y'all to hear this. This is a mess.
A whole mess.
Desi, I can really see from here, so thank you so much. Now I know I got to
you're
get my
welcome.
computer back. I'm aware this number is your password. I need your full attention for the upcoming 24 hours, or I will certainly make sure that you live out of embarrassment for the rest of your life. Then he goes, hello. You do not know me personally. However, I know everything about you. All of your Facebook contact list, phone contacts, as well as all the online activity in your computer for the past 116 days. What's 116 days? 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 months?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Consisting of
This
your
is next.
listen to this, consisting of your self-pleasure video footage. I've got self-pleasure video footage? Which brings me to the primary reason why I'm crafting this email to you. He gets polite, and then he gets, polite. Well, the previous time you went to see the porno websites,
What? Okay.
first of all, let's get something straight. I'm a grown motherfucking woman. Let's get something straight. Not only am I grown, I'm past grown. If I want to look at a porn site, fuck you. All of you. Don't get it twisted. I can look at a porn site. However, this is where he got caught. I never look at porn sites. Ever. Well, the previous time you went to see the porno websites, my spyware was activated in your computer system, which ended up logging a lovely video clip of your masturbation act by triggering your web camera. Then he says, you got a really weird preference, by the way, laugh out loud. I do? Now I'm interested. I want to see me. I really, I want to see me masturbate. Didn't Kim Kardashian get famous for her video?
Yeah.
So I'll get famous. So, all right. I have the complete recording, he says. In the case you think I am messing around, just reply proof and I will be forwarding. Okay, we must have missed that. In any case, he goes, get $2,000 in Bitcoin. Bitcoin, that's all he wants is $2,000? You're threatening me with the video. And it's only going to cost me $2,000 during the COVID? So I got to give you my check that Trump gave me. And
Not the Trump check.
I got to give up the Trump check now. I was trying to save it for a new car.
Oh no.
And I got to add $900 to it. So he goes, get $2,000 in Bitcoin and send them on the listed below address. So he gives me this Bitcoin address, right? That I'm blasting on TV, right? And he goes, case sensitive, so copy and paste it and remove it. No, I will not remove this. I just blasted it, you bitch. He goes, If you don't know how, look it up. Look up how to buy Bitcoin. And then the person goes, he goes, do not waste my time. You're wasting my time. This is my time. What the hell? I'm being threatened, and he doesn't want me to waste his time. Get out of here. He goes,
Right.
if you send this particular donation, and then he goes, let's call it that. No, baby, no, it's a threat. It's a
Right.
digital threat, and it's a crime. So no, I will not be calling it a donation. You just committed the perfect crime during a digital era where anything can get found out.
Mm-hmm.
If you send this particular donation, let's call it that, right after that, I will disappear for good. No, you won't. And never, ever get in touch with you again. No, you won't. I will remove everything I have. No, you won't. That I have on you, that I got on you. You may carry on. Oh, he's giving me permission now. He goes, after you give me $2,000, you can carry on living your current regular day. Oh, we missed the last part. It's okay. But then he goes, you've got 1 day to do this. 1 day he's giving me, 24 hours. Your time begins as quickly as you checked your emails. That was 7 o'clock this morning. I'm 12 hours in. I'm in trouble, people. I'm going to get caught out there. I've got a unique code that will alert me once you go through with this email. So do not try to play smart. Well, you little bitch, you didn't think I blasted on TV, did you? You little scumbag. His name is Kirk. His email address is boqrqv@poaclav.com.
Okay.
You're not bright, Kirk.
Nope.
You're not bright. And here's the thing, I have these African boys. No, I think it's these African boys. Try to join me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's them. I deleted all of them. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
This is one of those, there's a person in Nigeria that needs your help kind of scams. One of those Nigerian princess scams.
Or the bank scam.
And
The bank scam. I've got so much money, I don't know how to spend it.
or you've won the international lottery, but we need you to send us money in order to get your money. But this one is targeting like lonely senior citizens who click on everything and like we're watching porn and feel guilty about it. So, I better go look up what Bitcoin is and, send them their money or else they're going to ask me.
I don't think, well, it's digital currency, and I don't think Bitcoin is going to be the one to lead the pack in digital currency. We are headed toward a digital currency. I don't think Bitcoin is going to win. They have been around for a while, but there will be better coming along. So try not to invest in Bitcoin right now, everyone. So go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I think it's one of those where they're targeting like these elderly people who like to look at porn and feel a little guilty, and they'll click on anything and I gotta send this before, it's one of those things. So I guarantee you that somebody clicked on that, got scared, and they sent the money.
Even if I looked at porn, guess what? I'm grown.
Like, right. What?
And it's so funny because I sent it to my son this morning, right? And so we figured out where the problem came from. There was a computer that he and I shared like years ago. Somebody must have that computer now in Africa or something. And back in the day, the Apple computers didn't have a lock. You didn't have a passcode.
Oh yeah.
So when I showed the password to my son, he's like, "Mom, that used to be my password." And I was like, "Oh." And he's like, "Yeah, I remember from the computer that he had gotten the computer stolen years ago." I'm talking about when he was 19. The boy's 30 now. And I was like, yeah, I do remember that. It's like, oh, so that's your password. So I get what's happening. So they found something, and he doesn't have the same email addresses I do.
No, but like they send this blanket email out, and and how you know it's a blanket email is look, where's it? This one. Well, the previous time you went to the porno websites, like you can't even get into specifics. That lets me know that this is a blanket email. So it's not even so much that your son might have been. It's just like they spam it out to multiple people, and then they see who's stupid enough to bite. So it's
But
non-specific for a reason.
but Brian, like, he's like, Mom, I haven't used that password since he was 19.
Right, but that's what I mean. Like they skimmed a bunch of old passwords, a bunch of old email addresses, and just spammed them out.
And they
Just spammed out. No.
and they found the email address to connect to the password. But I think
Yeah.
the only connection is Facebook with the old computer.
It could be.
Because no one
There's no
changes their
telling.
Facebook page. You might change your email address, you might change your password.
Yeah.
We all keep the same Facebook page for the most part. Some people have two, which I don't. I do, but it's not. Some people have two regular ones. But I
Right.
have the same one. So that was the connection.
Right, okay, gotcha.
Somehow there was the password, a consistent email address, and Facebook. And then these boys came on my Facebook page. And I was
Okay.
like, what is that? In any case, I'm being extorted? How can I get you to do a reading with me, Tracy? Well, first of all,
Traceybrownlive.com.
yeah, I'm always surprised when people don't know. Just go into Tracy Brown Live, you will find the email address, or the text number, guys. So Instagram doesn't always know, all right? But also, Desi is going to start doing readings June 13th, and Desi is on the YouTube screen, although I don't think you guys can see her. She's going to start. Can you see them? Can they see you?
I can, kind of. Hi.
Can they see
Hi,
you?
everybody.
Oh, there you go. They can see you now. Desi's going to start doing
Okay.
readings June 13th, and also Chemist Apocryphy has started doing public readings as well. So, and she's on IG.
Yeah.
Can't see your website address, Tracy. Traceybrownlive.com. Can you guys see it now? I can see Desi. They see you, Desi. Okay, thank you so much. You're welcome. Traceybrownlive.com. Also, if you go on my website, you will see Desi on my website, and she's going to start June 13th. But also,
it's gonna coincide with the launch of the relaunch of Starseed Revolution YouTube channel.
yes.
So that will be up and running as well. By that.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
Tell them your YouTube
I said
channel.
it's my doing readings on the website, you guys, is going to coincide with the relaunch of my YouTube channel, which is Starseed Revolution. So you can find me there as well.
Alright, so everyone associated with me is doing horoscope readings. Also, Magnolia Empress, check her out. She's doing her horoscopes as well. Like, we're all really trying to nail this stuff for y'all.
Check out the jewelry from Lauren. Lauren Spins. It was fantastic.
Thank you. Can you go, are you capable of going to her website real quick?
Yeah.
I mean,
of course.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Go to her website.
I saw her. I had her bookmarked on my her website for sure.
This is Lauren Spins. Can they see it? Yeah. As good as I'm gonna get you guys. There you go. That's Lauren Spins. She's a fabulous jewelry maker. Love her.
Yeah, beautiful pieces, you guys. So
Yeah.
check her out. LaurenSpins.com. Spins with a Z.
Also, we're gonna start a podcast, and the podcast is gonna be the gems, and it's gonna be all about crystals. So there's a lot of stuff coming out of, you know.
It's a network of sorts.
It's
The
a
Tracey
nice-
Brown network.
No,
You know?
I see. I was trying not to go there, Desi. No, it's coming out of Tapped In.
Okay, gotcha.
It's
The
a
Tapped In network.
Tapped In network. That's it. Just a whole metaphysical place to just get your metaphysical needs while we all try and not go crazy from the COVID. That's what we're really trying to do, right, guys? On Periscope. All right, so let's end it there. Kirk, you've been put on blast. You're dumbass. Your email address and everything has been put on blast. So enjoy putting out the video. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, Cynthia says she's here for the podcast. Right? It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right, Desi. Thank you so much. Even this with Desi is a precursor to some good ideas that are going to come through.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. We got some things cooking up. And now, Desi, this was prototype. Tonight was a prototype. And I'm going to check out YouTube and see if it works.
Yeah, I can't wait to see kind of what this looks like.
I know.
On the YouTube end, you know.
I know. So guys, go on YouTube because this is a prototype for something even bigger. Everything go bigger. And fun.
Can't wait.
See you later. Bye, Miss High, Mrs. High, Evolutionary. Bye. Bye, Taj. Enjoy your weekend. Periscope. Love you guys. Desi. What a great job. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks for
I know
having me
everyone
on.
likes to do readings, but Tracy After Dark is just a little naughty.
It's fun.
It's fun. Bye, guys. Desi, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I don't know how to. End. And there. And now. Share to IG. Oh, look at this. Okay, now we can do something different. Oh, let me see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, Eric's smile. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. Next. Oh wait, I know what I could do. Add from camera roll. Alright, allow. Okay, Instagram. It's not here. Oh, it's not here. Alright, it's okay. Cancel. Actually, I'll make you my front page. Freak. Oh, how's the title and everything? Oh, I forgot to say, don't sleep with your landlords. Write this stuff down. Okay, so I forgot one last thing, guys, and I really need to get this off my chest. And I'm glad that YouTube is still filming. Please don't sleep with your landlords. Please don't sleep with your landlords. If you do not have rent money for rent, no one is allowed to threaten you and expect payment through sex. Please do not sleep with your landlord. All right? Try to record the landlord in private. keep all text messages. Do not even be insulted. Alright? Just know that you will have a criminal case when this is over. But whatever you do, do not sleep with them. I know. Desi's like, we've come back on. Oh my God. Do not sleep with your landlord. In any case, do not, whatever you do not sleep with your landlord. Like, that's gonna really piss me off if you sleep with this asshole. Oh my God. Alright, hold on, because Desi might come back on.
I thought we were done.
As I was leaving, I was like, no, we didn't talk about the landlord.
Asking for sex.
Desi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, hold on, Desi.
I mean, we don't have to talk about it now.
No, because
Just change the title.
No, but it's the same topic. Like, how could we not talk about sleeping with your landlord? Like, that is so
That's true.
gross. So, let me just tell everyone. So, Periscope,
We'll just call this a bonus.
this is a bonus. This is a bonus. Thank you, Desi. Hi again, everyone. So, Periscope and Instagram, Desi came back on because we discovered that we forgot to talk about one last thing. Desi, take it away.
Okay, so there have been some instances in the news where landlords are extorting or trying to attempting to extort sex from tenants in lieu of payment. So of course, the first comes up, people can't make their rent. It goes to the landlord and say, hey, this COVID situation has me in a situation and I can't pay my rent. And the landlord's doing like this weird 1990s porno thing where it's like, oh, look, you have sex with me, I'll give you free rent. I'll let you stay. I won't evict you. And so it's bringing up a lot of ugly, I think, in the midst of this COVID situation. I don't know how many people have considered this. I don't know how many people are considering this because the first is like, I'm looking at my calendar, like 2 weeks away. This is illegal. Can't exchange sex for rent.
It's illegal.
Illegal.
And I have to tell you, women, take your power back. I don't care.
Yeah.
That man would have to evict me. I will never sleep with a dirty, disgusting landlord. And I'm not confident these are men. There might be women
I'm not
out there
confident
too.
they're men either.
Right. Do not sleep with your landlord. Do not sleep with your landlord. Do not sleep with your landlords. I would even argue with him. I would be like, did you mean to send that text to me? That one? Because, do you
Right.
realize I can take this to the police? Like, are you crazy? But then what I think can happen, Desi, is that they could say something like, have sex with me, you do. And when a court's
Right.
open up, they can still take you to court. And what are you going to do? Tell the judge you gave him a blowjob?
Yep, you're going to be right on Judge Judy, like, I don't know. He told me the debt was clear. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's bizarre. It's bizarre and gross. And, ugh.
And don't do it.
But you're right. What do you say to the court of law? We had a verbal contract done in exchange for sex, but a verbal contract isn't legally binding in any way, shape, or form, right? And so I'm worried for people who are considering this or who have already done it. I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, it is going to be
Yeah.
vitally important to never sleep with your landlord. That's a never.
Yeah.
I can't stress this enough. Do not let this COVID be that message for you. Okay? We're going to learn something from the COVID. We're not going to learn it if you let someone intimidate you.
Right. And truth be told, I think we're all in a situation, well, I'm saying it collectively, not specifically, but collectively, I think everybody's in a situation where nobody's going to be able to pay their rent. They can't evict all of y'all. So stay where you are.
Thank you.
You are.
That
You know.
was said perfectly.
Mhm.
Stay where you. The whole world is in a crisis. The
Yeah.
whole world is in a crisis. Of course,
Yeah.
I'm talking about North America and I'm talking about the U.S. specifically. Do not sleep with your landlords. Do not.
I just can't believe it.
It's coming to that now.
Yeah. Where's our humanity at, you know, in the midst of this? Where did it go?
Well, we're missing, in the midst of COVID, as much as I see the commercials showing us how much we're caring about one another and family, we're forgetting that some women are in a domestic violence situation. Some men are tied down to some very nasty, aggressive women. Some children are being sexually abused.
Yeah.
Right now, as we're speaking.
Meanwhile, you're right. And meanwhile, they're still out here shooting black people in the streets. So there's that too. I mean, hey, listen.
The COVID couldn't stop that either, right?
No.
Yeah.
So I mean, they can put the propaganda ads up and talk about how we're taking care of each other, but the reality is different, I think, for some people.
If folks are allowed to storm the Michigan state with guns, which is a carry state, I got you. Apparently, they can go into the state building with their guns. I got you. They're not supposed to go in a threatening manner.
Right.
And their form of protest was threatening.
Oh, of course it was.
It was not a peaceful protest. So
No.
all of them should have been arrested. All of them.
Right. Right. I wonder if those people are the same people that were hollering out "Blue Lives Matter," running up on the police. Same people. Or did they keep that same energy or not?
Probably.
Just saying. It's funny how blue lives don't matter when you try to go outside and get your hair cut. Now we got a problem.
Because
all right.
I thought it was interesting that it was white on white now. It was blue lives on, I have a right to carry a gun in Michigan. It wasn't black against white. It was white on white.
Yep.
Now we digress.
And notice how none of them wind up dead. None of them wind up in jail. Like it's the double standard.
There was no mayhem. There was no chaos.
Right.
There were no shots fired.
Right.
But you see, they handled it a little different today. They actually kept them away from the state building today.
I saw that.
Enough
Which,
already.
again, it is very telling. When are you guys opening back up in LA? Are you opening back up? Is it ever I think, 3 months?
It's never gonna happen. August. They now said August 1st. So
And here in Japan, they're opening up.
You didn't see my post, Desi? I was like, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancers. Y'all,
I did see that.
All them had Zoom parties. I was like, I guess I'm having a Zoom party too for my birthday.
Same here. Like, look, my birthday's in 3 weeks, so I already know where I'm gonna be, right here.
Zooming. You will Zoom.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Japan has opened up. They've lifted the state of emergency for some prefectures. Prefectures are like counties here. So
Okay.
some prefectures, yeah. So they've lifted the state of emergency, but for the major surrounding areas near Tokyo, we're still under state of emergency. But you wouldn't be able to tell because these people are still out here, like
But at least they
living
do
their
wear
life.
masks normally.
Yeah, that's a cultural thing here.
Right.
Anytime, even if you have a little bit of a cough or you feel even a little bit like you got a little bit of something, you put a mask on. And that was before COVID. So yeah.
So I think
And the alcohol, like hand sanitizer before you go into any place, is also cultural.
Oh. I think Jem Dolls is trying to say her birthday's coming up soon too, so it sounds like she might be a Gemini.
Here we go. It's almost our season, you guys. We can just get Taurus out of the way. Sorry.
You know what's really you got it. Let Taurus do their Zoom like everyone else.
Okay.
2020.
I guess I just can't wait for Gemini season.
Oh, she goes, yeah, 529. So she's a Gemini. Laugh out loud.
She's
Spoken
amazing.
just like a Gemini. That smart ass remark. Like this is like a Gemini. All right, guys. We just wanted to come back on. We totally forgot to tell. And I didn't stop YouTube, so this is going to be continuous for YouTube. Thank God.
Okay.
And I had to expand my broadband, so you're coming across nicely. I seem to be a little choppy.
Not to me.
Oh, I wonder if that's in reverse then, because you don't seem to be having a problem to me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, you don't have a problem to me either. I don't see, you're not choppy to me at all.
Okay, all right. So now I have to see how it would look with 4 people on.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a test run, because I think for what I'm doing, I think it's like video games. So I think I might have to get maybe 200 more megs. It's just, I might have to turn off my cable for all this internet speed that I'm getting though.
I see.
I don't even have like the real cable. I've only got 10 channels on my cable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you even have that.
Well, because I was going to divorce cable. I was going to divorce them and they begged me not to. They were like, please don't. And I was like, wow, it's too expensive. It was like $180 I was paying on
it
that.
Is.
And I was like, no, I need to leave.
Ooh.
And so they bargained with me and they were like,
no, I don't have it at all.
We can give you 10 channels and we can reduce it like less than 100 with internet. And I was like, all right, fine.
I say take that money that you're paying for those channels and boost your internet.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what is it that you're watching on TV that you can't watch the streaming now? Especially with Hulu.
And the only thing I really do watch is Bravo. That's what, I don't watch a lot of TV. And Bravo's kind of making me sick now anyway, so. And they're all on Zoom like us, so what is the future going to look like?
Yeah.
Like, they're just going to argue on Zoom? That's going to be my go-to, so I might as well just get rid of it until the COVID is over.
Exactly.
Because when you have a smart TV, everything's on a smart TV.
Exactly.
Wait a second.
So,
Tessie, does that ruin Bravo?
it shouldn't. Because I know that Hulu Live has Bravo attached to it.
No. Does the COVID ruin Bravo?
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking like if you get rid of the channels, is that ruined? Okay. I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't think so. because
Why
they'll just they'll force people to be their own content creators. It might ruin Andy Cohen, but it won't ruin Bravo, I don't think. Because I can shoot my own scenes with my own camera and create my own drama and send it to the network. And in that way, they become a YouTube of sorts. You just cut out the middleman. Like, does that make sense?
It does.
I'm just saying.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think which show does it really well. I was watching one of the shows. Not The Real. One of the, yes. Saturday Night Live has perfected Zoom quality entertaining.
See?
Did you see the last?
Yeah,
the
and
very last
that's
show?
what I think.
The very, the very last show was amazing.
I didn't see it. Really? Okay. No, I didn't see it because I don't have TV over here is weird. So
It was hilarious. They did an amazing job.
I'll see if I can find it on YouTube.
I might live stream it on
Yes.
Periscope
Okay.
tomorrow.
Ooh, please do so I can see.
Okay, all right, I'll do that tomorrow. All right, so now we're officially out.
Yes.
Thank you for coming back on, Desi.
We're officially out.
Do not sleep with your landlord.
No problem. I enjoyed this. No. Please don't sleep with your landlord. Please find another way. They can't evict you all. It's fine.
Thank you. Desi, you said it perfectly.
Fine.
Thank you so much. All right, love. Love, 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 love. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thank you. Happy birthday, 529 Gem Dolls. Bye. Thank you,
Yes.
Desi. You were amazing as always. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Instagram. Thank you for putting up with me. Exhausted. Oh, I should have taken a picture. I know. I'm going to delete all of you inside of here. shoot. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. Oh my God. Oh, hell. Sorry, YouTube.